Hello, my name is Scott Sanderson. I'm the founder of Shoptoit, and today we're going to talk about SEO and SEM specifically for agencies who are helping small businesses at scale. So we all know the problem of small business. They have all kinds of issues, tariffs, price increases, inflation, staffing, training, customer retention. There's a million things going on with a small business. It's a tough gig and they need help. The number one thing they need help with is finding new customers. Now, new customers have gone digital, whether it's search engines or display ad campaigns, social media or email marketing. Bottom line is, as consumers, we rely on digital tools to find businesses that we're looking for to help us with the problems and needs that we have. And Google Ads is right in the center of all this. Google Ads is by far the largest dominant player in the entire advertising and digital marketing ecosystem. And there's a reason for that. And that reason is it delivers. The return on investment is typically between 2 and 25 times. And that's the reason why you see most big businesses using Google Ads, not social media, to grow and reach new customers. It just works, but it's complicated. There's a lot of stuff going on. If you've ever run a Google Ads campaign, you know that there's just a lot to do. Google has some tools to help you try to manage them, but you can't really trust Google on a smaller spend because they blow the budget so fast on high cost per clicks that you don't see returns on smaller budgets. If you're Amazon, if you're some of the bigger groups that are out there running $1 million a month or plus campaigns, tools like Performance Max can be useful. But for small ones, if budgets don't work out and customers don't see results and they churn out. But Google Ads is really a great place to find new customers. Right now, as agencies and consultants, we don't really approach small businesses because of the workload and the inability for us to actually be profitable, helping small businesses excel and grow their businesses by reaching new customers every month with a steady stream of new leads and conversions. But now with AI, literally AI can run all aspects of a Google Ads campaign on your behalf for your client and deliver unbelievable results. We've been using AI, our tools in the Vendasta marketplace. So you may or may not know them, but we've worked with more than 3,000 partners, agencies or resellers. They've been able to get, in some cases, over 100 small businesses and run Google ad campaigns for them, charge them, and maintain profit because there's really no work for them to do. We do both search ads and display ads. Typically, groups like us are called marketing or managed services. We take a percentage of the ad spend on each campaign. It's usually a 20 to 40% charge. Now, with a small customer, a smaller budget, that becomes a real problem because you have a hard time creating margin for yourself and less money goes to the ads, which actually drive the traffic. So it can be problematic. For example, if you had a customer doing, say, a $400 a month search campaign and a $400 a month display campaign, you would be spending $800 with the managed service provider, and that would cost $160 in fees. But with our new pricing, you can run unlimited accounts for 2 customers for $49 a month. So it's $25 a month, roughly, to run one customer, multiple campaigns, search and or display. But in the end, you'd be spending $25 to $29 a month, saving $131 a month from what it used to look like. And if they start to get bigger, you can see it's dramatically changing. So it's like 80% less expensive to work with a flat rate service provider like ourselves to 95% than it is to work with somebody who's marking up the ad spend at the management level. So again, our pricing is 2 clients is $49, and then we grow with you. When you need up to 5 clients, it's $119. At 10 clients is $229. So you can see it's getting down to like $20 per campaign. And then hopefully once you get over 50 accounts, you can just have an unlimited amount of accounts for 19. So it can be really, really cost effective. Now, how does this fit in? Every business wants more customers. We know those customers are in Google. You're a digital service provider. You want to help that customer get found. And we know that to get found, they need to be on page 1 of a search result. So there's all kinds of SEO things, and you probably are selling some of these things, but SEO is complicated as well. It's challenging. It's a lot of work. It's not inexpensive. Of course, there's three kinds: technical SEO, which you probably know about. There's off-page backlinking. That's probably the easiest overall. Lots of tools to help there. And then there's on-page. That's content creation, as you know. And of course, AI is playing a significant role in the on-page and content creation side. But the other way to get on the first page is running a Google Ads campaign. And when it's so inexpensive to run a campaign for a customer, you can start them off at small budgets, like $200 a month will get genuine results. Because SEO for many categories is just too competitive for you to get your customer found on that first page. You're competing with multinational brands that are also running SEO campaigns, but they have unlimited budget. They have teams on it to try and get their franchise locations ranked on the first page. But when you get into ads, you can get on the first page. You can compete with that local business, can compete with any of those big brands. Of course, the last thing about SEO that can be a challenge, not only is it hard to get on the first page at all in some categories, but Google constantly changes their core algorithm. Like in 2024, they changed it 5 times. That means you have to start over in many cases with your SEO tactics to try and continue to have them rank. So SEO never really goes away in terms of an expense. It's an ongoing cost, just like ads. When you think of ads, though, you can get a customer on the first page of Google guaranteed with ads. It happens normally in around 2 days. The ad campaigns, from the time you activate one to the time it's live, is usually a 2-day turnaround time. And really every $100 in ad spend is going to generate over 30,000 first page impressions. Like this is in the top 4 on the first page. It's 0.3 of a cent per first page impression. And there's no hoping. It just happens. It's guaranteed. Of course, you pay for the clicks, and we'll talk a little bit about cost per click in a second. With Shoptoit Ads Builder, literally with 5 questions: what is the website you want us to crawl? What is the destination URL you'd like us to deliver the traffic to? Is there a target audience, which can be, if it's display, it can be a demographic or psychographic or in market. If it's search, it's primarily geographic targeting. So 5 miles around this restaurant, you can target by state, by county, by city, by radius, by zip codes. Then we ask for the daily budgets. Voila, you're done. You have an ad campaign up and running. You don't need an account. We connect directly to Google to activate the campaigns, and the AI does all the work. It creates the ads. It creates the keyword lists. It manages everything directly with Google. You literally are done. It's set it and forget it. And because the AI is constantly adjusting the bids and the targeting, even though the average cost per click for Google search ads last year was $4.66, our average cost per click using Shoptoit Ads Builder was $1.80. So we're 60% lower than the market. And because it's AI, it manages hundreds of keywords and keyword combinations and monitors and manages the bidding on all of those words to keep that cost per click down, which gets more customers to your small business customers, more leads, higher return on ad spend. Everybody's happy, and you don't have to wait around for it to get started. It just happens right away. Well, Ads Builder is a very useful, tried and tested AI approach to running high impact Google Ads campaigns for small businesses. They need the most help. As agencies, we've never been able to really work with them at scale when it comes to advertising because they don't have budgets, and it's a lot of work to manually run these ad campaigns. Well, that's over. That's completely gone. And you can go to www.shoptoit.com and create a free account and get started. You can't activate an ad campaign until you subscribe. Again, it's 2 seats, so 2 customers, unlimited ad campaigns for the customer, monthly flat rate price of $49 per month. Hopefully we'll see you in there. We have all kinds of support, onboarding, weekly office hours where agencies attend all the time. We're really there to help you help small businesses thrive in a digital age. Thanks again, and I hope to see you soon.